Man, Frank. Man, how Mike and Marie gonna drop this truck off, man?
Well, okay, they say Brewing, so.
Rip current. We had to come all the way up here to San Marcos, man. Look, if you look at the mountain, as I was driving, they got a P. If you can see, look, there's a P on the mountain way over there, man. What's up with that? Did we pee on the mountain over there? What should we do? Should we walk inside?
No. We should pay more attention to the Rip current. Brewing.
Okay. Brewing. Okay. Well, since we're up here, you want to stay and have a couple beers?
We gotta bring them the key, so.
Well, that is true. So
let's see if we can get a free beer if we give them the key.
All right, for at least bring their truck back, right? If not, Mike and Marie, man, we're gonna have to say something to them.
Otherwise we'll take the truck.
Yeah, maybe they might give us one or four. Okay, so let's walk in here and see what's going on, man.
See this bike?
Yeah, see this bike.
You like this bike?
I do.
So if you're drunk on this bike, right? You can't get a DUI on that. Maybe you can. Hey people. Nice to see you. They're ready for us. Look at that. Look at that. Cameraman, come here. Cameraman. They know about us.
What's going on, America? How you doing? And welcome out to the season finale of Two Drunk Guys.
Way too drunk. Way too drunk.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, we have audience participation.
Thank you. Wow.
Nice.
Wow. That gave me chills, man. That was pretty good. I'm the drink master, and of course, I got to my side over here.
Frankie the jeweler. That's right. Cheers.
We want to thank you, America, for tuning in. 4th of July celebration to you guys. We're over here at Rip Current in San Marcos, California. Frank, what are we going to talk about today, man?
They're saying something about like Russia didn't accept beer as being an alcoholic beverage until 2013.
2013?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, vodka, right?
Well,
in Russian means water, so
before they go to work anyway, they drink a whole bottle of vodka anyway, right?
Of course, they're not going to take beer seriously. While the people in Belgium still till like 1990 or so still gave little kids beer in school. It's nutritional. It's
in Russia,
some people like beer, some people like milk.
Kids in school because they go to the cafeteria. I like to get a peanut chew and 2 tacos. Oh yeah, here's your beer.
Yeah, it goes with it. 25 cents for a quart.
25 cents for a quart. Wow.
Half pint. Like you used to get the milk.
If they did that over here, we would have a whole lot of problems going on.
And then I heard something about in Finland, they have a competition in carrying your wife, right? Who can carry their wife for a certain distance for a long time? And the prize was, the first prize was you get the beer, as much beer as your wife weighs.
Okay, so I can have my wife weigh 45 pounds. I carry her all over the world. You know what I mean? I'm getting beer every day of my life.
You're not going to win.
Why not?
No, the heaviest one wins.
The heaviest one?
Yeah, especially if you're a scrawny dude.
Well, I'll put rocks in her pocket. How do they know? They don't know if they got rocks in their pocket or not.
Okay. Before I forget, announce the Oktoberfest.
So we are going to have, I guess, we heard October 17th. Oktoberfest is coming up. We're going to be doing a whole celebration, Oktoberfest. I don't know if we're going to do any cars with that, with Adrian and stuff like that. And we're going to be doing Oktoberfest. I don't know where that event is.
It'll be posted on the website.
So you guys make sure you go to our website, twodrunkguys.com, Cam Media. Make sure you check it out, studios, and stay tuned and check out Two Drunk Guys Oktoberfest coming up. Thank you very much.
Then I heard something about Argentina. The political
okay, if you saw the video, don't believe it. That wasn't me.
No, that wasn't you.
Okay.
But Argentina, the political parties there, they have their own beer brand. So when they're in parliament, they're not only arguing about their issues that they have, they're also arguing about how many hops are the right content. You know, what's stronger, what's a better flavor, and this and that. They're talking beer. They're not talking politics.
That's a good thing, though.
Then, what they said about Egypt a long time ago, they used to use beer as one of their forms of currency.
Yes.
But it depends how good your beer was, right?
That's true.
So some beers were worth pennies, some were nickels, some were dollars.
Right.
Okay.
What about the guys that were building like houses and they would give their workers beer?
That was Heineken.
Right.
He made bricks.
They made bricks, but now they gave them beer before they started the houses. So I mean, like we were talking earlier.
No, he made bottles.
How would you know your house is very substantial? All these guys are drinking beer.
He made bottles that were shaped like bricks.
Okay.
Probably big ones, right? So you drink a beer, you have a brick. You got a whole crew. Progress starts it, right? One day you have the foundation. At the end of the day, it gets a little crooked, but it's okay. You keep building. The next day, it gets a little higher. The building goes a little like that. In the end, maybe you have something stable. As long as you don't have a storm.
See, that's where all these luxury homes come from. So there's a lot of drunk people making houses, so all these luxury homes come up, and the patio is over here, and you got the bricks down here, and then the drinks over here. So if you got all these people drinking, I mean, they're happy, yes, and you got your workers building these houses, but
they're forgetting this and forgetting that.
Built on beer. So if they took the house down, it'd be a lot of Heineken boxes underneath there, the empty Heineken boxes that's built up.
And then I heard about in Japan, when you go, you know how they have everything in these, you can buy anything in a machine.
Okay.
You put your quarter
vending
in, vending machine. You can get your food, you can get your soda.
Yes.
But if you go into a store, they actually have the labels in Braille. You know, so if you want to buy a beer, you won't accidentally get a soda. Okay.
Yes.
So you can be blind and drunk and not get fooled by, okay, I bought the wrong stuff.
Okay. We're going to introduce our guests that we have coming up here for station identification. Stay tuned.
Definitely.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back out to Two Drunk Guys.
Happy 4th of July.
Well, yeah,
Happy 4th of
July.
Happy 4th.
Cheers.
You guys, happy 4th of
Happy
July.
4th of July, everybody.
Right on.
Thank you guys very much. We're sponsored by Dots Pretzels, and also our theme song is by Ray T, Sippin' on a Cold One.
Yeah, where was the theme music today?
No theme music, but we will have it coming up. And I don't know if you guys have tried the Dots Pretzels, but you guys give a little taste of that and tell me what you think. And
Yeah, bring it on.
bring it on.
Which one is it? There's several, right?
This is several. Right now, you're trying the spicy.
There you go.
They're gonna have the mustard. What is it?
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard is going to be coming out soon. And first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for coming out. Rip Current over here in San Marcos, California. To my right over here, I have Matt and Paul, two of the...
Oh, just a cheers to you.
cheers. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I
You
didn't
said
mean to
Chris.
interrupt.
I'm like, oh, shoot. You didn't tell
I
me
just
that.
wanted to drink, so sorry to interrupt you. We can cut that out.
Oh yeah, that's what we came here for.
Right.
Two of the owners of Rip Current, and we just want to touch on you guys about the cans, about how you brew them, the tour that we're going to go on, your ribbon awards. We got to show that. So you guys got some blue ribbon awards over there that we got to touch on that. And then Frank,
Paul, you're the
Brewmaster and founder.
brewmaster.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Can you beer me, master?
I think so.
Beer me, master.
I think he wants a box.
Bach,
Thank you.
How's that for service?
Wow, you got people, huh?
Well, I don't know.
So let's talk about these cans that we have up here. Now, what cans do we have here? And I'm drinking right now the Mexican lager. And what are you sipping on?
This is hazardous hazelnut, quarter on nitro.
Hazelnut, because it's hazardous. So be careful, you got to sip on it. And then Paul, what are you drinking?
So his is a hazard. It's a hazelnut chocolate porter.
Okay.
And this particular one is a Belgian triple. So I love the Belgian beers.
Belgian beer.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. And
Oh,
then
that was
Frank
nice.
is having Johnny.
Good to see you, Frank. Troy.
Good to see you, man. Say hi to America, man.
Hey, America.
It does. This is a nice place. This is a nice place. Nice.
It is.
I mean, history there. You told me it was your collection. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Very impressed.
I started as a little tiny kid collecting beer cans, and it led to this. So
Yes.
something is really wrong with me. Really wrong.
No, something
You did this
is
at
something is wrong with you, which is really right because you are bringing happiness to a lot of people.
Oh, that's great.
So sometimes when bad is good, good is bad, wrong is right, and right is wrong.
I never get that stuff, but that's why I drink.
Exactly.
So perfect.
I don't even know what I said, but it's good.
I don't either.
So cheers.
Awesome. Cheers to that.
Okay. Now let me ask you something, because as a kid you started collecting beer. Beer cans, right?
Yeah.
I remember my grandfather tricked me. I think I was about 3 years old. He said the first sip is the best. So I took a swig of his beer. Worst taste ever, right?
Yeah.
So how did you get into collecting beer cans?
You know, it's hard to guess. So my great-great-grandfather opened one of the first breweries in the U.S. So some people say I had beer in my blood, which I literally do because I drink it all the time. But I don't really know. But my friends in the neighborhood started collecting cans in the 70s. You guys wouldn't remember the 70s, but we might know it.
I remember the
And that
70s.
became you around for the
Yeah.
70s? Sorry. Just two. Only one. It was, it was part of the recycling conservation stuff. I think people started picking up cans and realizing, hey, this is a treasure. It's really cool looking. I'm going to display it. And next thing you know, you got this kind of mess on the wall at both of our locations. So these are all the ones from before 1980.
Okay.
And if you go to our other location, it's like 1980 and later. So,
That was good. So you have 3 locations.
two.
2 locations, okay. Can you let the
On the
American know
map
where
I
those-
saw 2 addresses for North Park.
Oh, okay.
So we've got San Marcos location
Yeah.
here, and we have our North Park location,
Okay.
down south.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so it's got a nice little restaurant
So
inside
Google
of it
Maps
too.
had something duplicated.
Could be.
Yep.
Yeah.
We bought 2 suites in that building, so maybe they're listed separately. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So how many
Yes.
beers?
In my shop, I have 2 addresses. Yeah, because it was a double place. So I have 4109 and 4107. So
So how many beers do you guys have on tap right now?
how many you
What do we
drink
got
a
on
day?
tap right now? We got about a dozen.
So
I
that's
would say.
we're a little low because of COVID. The surge of demand right after COVID kind of drained a lot of our kegs. So normally we have 20 beers on tap at both locations. And at our location in North Park, the one you're talking about, we have food. So the ABC allows us to sell guest beers. So we do ciders and meads and other breweries' beers too.
With wine.
And wine, sorry, wine.
Yeah, we
Yep.
got wine down there too.
So,
And then later we're going to try a sour, but before we try that sour, because we are anxious to try that sour, give us some little history on these cans right here that you guys have.
So we've been canning.
Matt or
for-
Paul,
we've
you
been
want to talk
canning.
about?
yeah,
you
we
know?
started in 2018.
Okay.
So Lupulin Lust, which is the green can on top, it's always been our best-selling beer. It's a double IPA. It started with the same name in my garage, back in a long time ago, more than 10 years ago. And then the other 2 cans we have up here are Java Storm, which is a Kona coffee-based imperial porter. So people who like coffee or flock to that. A little bit of alcohol, 10%, and then
10%, just a little bit.
just a touch. You'll notice it a little later. And then off the lip is our house IPA. So that's what those 3 are.
And then these nice little silver growlers, I like to call them. Tell us a little bit about that there.
So we have 1 liter double wall growlers, and then 2 liter single wall growlers right now. So I mean, pretty much any of our beers, you can come in and get it to go if it's not in cans. We also do crowlers, which is our growlers. We do 1 liter crowlers too, so it's a screw top. Screw top can. You can get pretty much not every beer, but most of the beers you can get it to go. So you can enjoy it at home or at the park.
Yeah, right.
Take it, give it to friends.
Exactly.
We do bottle.
Yep.
We kind of talked a little bit of, we got the barrel aging program. We do bottle our barrel aging stuff, so you can also have bottles available. So it's a great,
I like the fact that you guys, the whole garage thing, right?
Yeah.
I saw somebody on Facebook made an interesting thing. He put, Google was started in the garage. Microsoft was started in the garage. You guys started in the garage. We unfortunately started in his backyard, so we might not make it that big, but we're trying.
My backyard is my garage, so actually, technically, we did.
Nice. It's a grassy garage.
You got cars back there?
Yeah.
No, you got a huge carport. You got a huge driveway. So
That's true too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
it's just not covered because you have to put one of those tacky carports on it.
And then also, Paul and Matt, I was talking to John, and they said you guys have an anniversary coming up here pretty soon.
So next year's our
Next
10 years. So
October?
20. Well, so this December is 9 years.
Yeah.
Given the last year and a half,
Yeah, he said that- he said
given
that-
the last
he
year
said-
and a half that we have,
he
we're
said
gonna treat
October.
it's December. So
Yeah.
2022 is going to be 10-year anniversary, the entire year.
He was saying that the dates might differ as to opening and real opening. It's kind of like that means 2 parties, right?
That's right. There are as many parties as we can get.
Heck yeah.
But so we're coming up on our 10-year, which I think is impressive for
It is.
for-
And
for
congratulations.
breweries out
Cheers
there.
to you guys for
It's
coming up on 10 years.
Cheers.
And let America know where the hours that you guys are open and where they can find you and everything like that, and where they can buy some of this gear. Can you do it
Both
online?
locations. So like I said, you can Google and you can find us. The North Park location. San Marcos is where our brewery is. I think you're going to do a walkthrough.
Yes, sir.
You're going to see the equipment in that.
Yes, we are.
San Marcos is where everything is made. We're open 7 days a week. Check Facebook, Google, all those places where the hours are. But we are 7 days a week. We're going to have events. We've got food trucks. We got food vendors coming in all the time. We're going to start trivia coming up, and we've got a lot of stuff planned. So check the social media stuff.
So if they go,
Brewing.
sorry about that, Matt. So if they find you guys, do they go to ripcurrent.com or Facebook?
ripcurrentbrewing.com.
Brewing.com,
On Instagram, it's at Rip Brewing, and at Rip Brewing NP, I believe is the North Park one.
North Park, yeah.
But everything is posted on there. We try to keep it up to date. Events on Facebook, all that stuff. So, we got shirts and hats, and everything is available here.
That's what I'm talking about. So as you guys tried our Dutch Pretzels, since we're sponsored by them, what do you guys think? What's your honest opinion? I mean, you guys ready for some more?
I thought they were awesome.
Thank you.
I think they were awesome. Definitely gonna grab a bag and take it home.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to pair this with certain beers because the amount of spice on them.
Yep.
So I'm drinking the Belgian Triple is a really a beer with a lot of flavor, and it would pair really well with that.
Food pairing goes over 100% with beer.
Everybody
Absolutely.
does it sophisticatedly with wine, so
Exactly. They just think wine food pairing, but beer actually food pairing goes well.
We actually did a chocolate and beer pairing class a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, is that right?
Thanks
Thanks for calling us. I appreciate that, guys. On that.
Well, it wasn't that long ago.
Okay.
I just met you.
Okay.
We're all good, man. We're all good. I'll let you know next time.
But
Okay, thanks a lot, Matt.
there's going to be some people around. They want to be beer snobs, right?
Okay, so
Not
we need to
just
get
wine
our hand model in here. Ms. Marie, our hand model. We need to get our hand model in here, and Ms. Marie, our hand model, is coming over here.
A hand puppet?
Yep, my hand model.
Hard at work.
Hard at work. We're going to try 2 things. If I can have one more of these, if you
That's
could
Clemente Negro,
give
right?
me one more of these over here. And then we're going to do the sour. They have the bottle. If you can bring the bottle over here so we can pour it, please. Thank you very much.
John?
My hand, right there, my hand model.
So, we're pouring the sour.
Well, they're going to bring it here and we're going to pour it
okay.
on the table.
There it is. Cool.
Oh, John was on a break.
A drinking break.
You cut in.
Hey,
What else is there?
good thing he wasn't mic'd up. You just.
Yeah. I know mopping and stuff starts before, right?
Right. Let me get that out of the way.
This is a nice thing you guys have done. This is
It is
impressive.
very nice.
It's bigger than. It's bigger
Definitely when we do the
anything
walk
else we've
around, we
been
definitely got to talk about you guys'
mean,
Our
awards.
location in North Park
that's
is
huge.
probably
Yeah,
twice the size.
A lot of breweries don't have it.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice. I mean, it's a nice location.
It is, and that
right
too.
off the freeway.
I
and
mean, right
everything
there.
else, so-
And you guys have parking.
Yeah. Oh, parking
Yes,
definitely.
we always
That's
have
the
parking.
whole key.
Yep.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
if you don't have parking, people are gonna be like, I can, they're gonna just leave and go
It's long
somewhere.
straight for the to-go stuff because people can pull up, they can park,
And
they can
that's
come in,
it.
grab a six-pack,
Right.
and head out.
The North Park location.
30th and Polk. So 30th and University in North Park is the big.
Yes.
South.
And we're kind of up here, if that really tells you anything. But
Okay.
we're really close to the bowl.
You guys by True North, and True North is over that way, right?
That's down here.
Oh, okay.
So we're a little further up 30th.
Oh, up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can open it.
Well, we have our. Well, we can use those too. All right. This is from John, so I got to take it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, John.
Yep.
I'm sure he took pristine care of those.
And
at the
as he's
perfect
opening it, you can let
temperature,
us know because they're still filming.
And if we-
what
as
are we
long as
drinking
we
right
don't
here?
have it
Either Paul or
longer
Matt
than a
or
minute,
John,
it
if you
won't-
like to say it. I mean,
Yeah, so this
It
is.
won't get.
So we have a barrel aging sour program. A few breweries
Or
have tried to
banking,
do
right?
this. It takes a long time. This beer took 2 years to make. The difference between a sour beer and a regular clean beer generally is that we put bacteria in it, which sounds really odd. That's good, thanks. And wild yeast. And they provide a complementary flavors of funk
yes.
and sourness.
Yes.
So sourness could be like almost like a lemony sour, like
Yes.
like drinking lemon juice. Funk, that's a harder one. As a beer judge, we call that horse blanket, which in case you're licking any horse blankets or stuff like that. So
I mean, my producer
Never understood
used to
that
love
flavor.
horse
Yeah.
blankets
I
back in
never
the day.
understood that flavor.
At the
Yeah.
same time,
He used to love
Yeah.
sipping on horse blankets.
oh, really?
It-
Okay, good.
it's good bacteria. That means, like, remember penicillin. You know what it does,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
If you get in trouble, have one of these. It might just cure
Cheers.
that itch.
So raspberry. You should smell it. It's like a raspberry sweetness, and
Yes.
then behind it you get like a
A
weird
little tart,
funkiness and some tartness.
tart, little like
Yeah,
like
exactly.
sweet tarts, and you get the little tart.
Exactly. Yep.
But the
Raspberry
finish,
sweet
is,
tart.
the finish is great. I like that.
So 2 years to make this beer.
And as you swoosh it around, with your taste buds, I mean, it's almost like pop rocks. I mean, it's all types of flavors. It's like hitting your taste buds. I mean, it's like phenomenal. I like it.
Exploding.
It's exploding in there. It's like exploding in your mouth. As they say, it's like a party in your mouth, I guess you can say, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, not to you. I mean, you have different parties in your mouth, so we won't go on that.
Yeah.
This is something that reminds me of something that is back where I'm from, hard to get. Farmer cider, right? My grandfather used to make it. We used to go to a place, just take a wagon full of apples and pears, have it pressed into ciders. He would then put it into caskets and just let it ferment.
Yep.
And we would drink a lot of the juice in the beginning, right? Which had one guarantee: it was the best flavor you ever had.
I like that.
But it would give you the runs. So the next day you had a little thin stuff coming.
But not from this. Not
No,
from
not
this.
from that. No.
But then, as it started fermenting, it started getting fizzy, right? With a little bit of alcohol content, and just like the wine.
Thank you, Hand Puppet. I
Like
need
one of the
more,
wine brands is
thank you
new.
very
It's called
much.
the
Thank you,
Ruini
thank you.
tea, right? It's that fizzy one that is a brand new wine.
Yep.
It was the same way, but it's hard to get that good cider now. They're selling stuff called apple wine, and it's not the same. It's just
As I'm tasting this, I don't know. It might just be me, but I've been drinking other beers that you guys have had, and I'm still tasting this as it's going through
Yep.
my whole body, and it tastes good. I mean, it's like you guys did a great job on this. I mean,
Yeah,
What's the
it's-
alcohol content?
It's in the low sixes. Like,
Oh, it is that
yeah.
heavy, huh?
But just in the sixes.
Yeah.
Not very high. Yeah. I mean, for us, that's not very much.
I mean, you guys did an excellent job on this, and cheers to you guys for doing it. I mean,
thank you.
you guys came up with a great, and America, if you guys are
This is
up
my-
here in the San Marcos area, and you guys want to come to Rip Current, I'm telling you, you come out, San Marcos on the map of breweries, man, and we applaud you for that.
Thank you.
We're about to go take a tour with you guys and let people see behind the scenes on the masterminds of stuff that goes on over here, so you can share your world with them. But first, we got to bring up the bartenders over here. What's going on, Johnny? Thank you very much for helping out. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, man. Look at the camera, man. Tell everybody what you do here, man, and thank you for having us over here.
Sure.
Appreciate you.
Well, I'm a beer tender here. Been working here since the whole pandemic, and I like serving beer. I like drinking beer.
Did you trademark that?
Trademark since the what?
The beer tender?
No, I need to get that trademark. Yeah, I can make some money off that, I bet. Yep. So, entertain the crowd, keep everybody happy.
We want to thank you for coming out, the 12th episode of Two Drunk Guys, 4th of July weekend, man, and we definitely applaud you.
4th of July, everybody.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
There you go.
cheers.
I didn't bring mine.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Lucy.
So let's not make her nervous.
We definitely appreciate you coming to the Two Drunk Guys with Frankie Jeweler, our 12th episode. Look into that camera. This is my daughter.
Don't be nervous.
Look in this camera. Let people know what you do here and how long you've been here.
I've been here since my dad has basically got into this place. And I'm a bar back.
Bar back, okay.
So I'm
What does Barback do?
I do the dishes and I run the cash register.
All right, so you handling the money. So Dad can't be mad at you for that.
And you clean the tables.
And clean the table.
And you clean the tables.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Put that Dad, just put you on blast, man. That's messed up. Thank you, Lucy, so much for definitely for being here. Appreciate you. We have Dave out celebrating our 12th episode, 4th of July weekend. Two Drunk Guys, sponsored by Dots. Ray T, our official theme song sponsor in the house. Dave, how you doing? What's going on? Let people know how you doing and what's going on here.
I'm doing great. I come down here all the time. This is actually my local pub. I live about a mile away and bicycle in and have a really good time. There's good people, good beers.
How long have you been coming in here, Dave?
Oh, about 3 or 4 years now, I think.
At least.
Yeah, at least. I've had
You come in here, Dave. What's your favorite go-to brew that you?
the Lupulin Lust is like the flagship brew that this baby right here. It has a wonderful flavor, a great consistency over the years. It's a great double IPA. Actually, every style, even though I'm not a fan of every style, but every style of beer here is at the top of its game. Everyone tells me that they really enjoy for the style that they drink. I may not be a fan, but others are. They're at the top of their game here. Yeah, this is what I tell everybody, whoever asks me.
And we are sponsored by Dots, Dave, so we can try some of those, man, and tell us what you
right.
think about that, man. You know, these are one of our sponsors, and, you know, that like Paul and Matt was talking about with food pairing. These pretzels most definitely go with some of the beers that we have here, as far as food pairing goes.
When you think of Dots, you're thinking of something else, but I like these.
Oh, okay. Okay. What are you thinking about? Let's go ahead. It's off camera. Man. Go ahead.
It's those ice cream things, right?
Yeah.
The spreckles.
T-shirt.
The spreckles, yeah.
Yeah, the spreckles. Yeah. So we thank you, Dave, very much for coming out, man, and celebrating with us. And hope to see you again once we finish the tour. We've got to talk about their blue ribbons and what they have done here to America. And it takes a lot of people. Every bar and brewery don't have those awards right there. It takes a lot.
They've done a really good job here. I'm very fortunate to live just a mile away and have this as my home pub.
Because we had to drive 20 miles to get here.
It's well worth it.
It was.
Well worth it.
That it was.
You want to bring John on here too? Or?
Happy 4th of July.
Thank you, Dave. Cheers.
That's it.
Cheers.
Happy 4th of July.
That's it. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, America. 12 great episodes.
You couldn't have wrapped it up no beautiful than the one and only today up in the building.
And we got Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
Thank you guys for stopping in.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey man, we're on video, man, with Shut Up, man. He down in San Francisco doing his thing with the Star Nation, man. Shout out Star Nation, man. SF. Baby, we going all the way live. We right here at Rip Current Brewery Company.
Happy 4th of July.
I started working on this about 15 years ago. Had it parked for about 10 years. Just got it back on the road.
Well, thanks for showing us your truck.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July to you.
Yeah, you too guys.
Rip it currently.
Yeah.
Rip Current Brewery.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out to them two drunk guys, man. They a little wasted right now, man. If you look that way, you might see one of them staggering. But shout out to the drunk guys. Season finale, 12th episode. I've been here since the first episode. Y'all know it, and we out of here. Y'all be cool and smooth.
Welcome back out to Two Drunk Guys. Yes! Everybody, happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. What's happening? 4th of July weekend. We're over hanging out. We got, thank you. We got Caitlin in the house. Caitlin has been here coming for a while. You know, we're going to talk later. She got a car out there that she's building, working on. Caitlin, let America know what you're doing, how long you've been coming here, what's happening.
So basically, they were opening up, and I worked down the street, and as they were opening up, I'd come and knock with one of my buddies, and finally one day they were just come in and hang out. So they let me in, and I've been here since. You can't get rid of me.
So you're one of those people who's been here 9 years almost, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. So I started coming here about October, November of 2012.
So if you guys make a good product, I'll be back. So make sure you're there. Then I'll be back. And if I start drifting away, you know you have to correct some things, right?
I wish I was that important. No, I find like my opinion is really important.
They think everybody is important.
Yeah, no, they are great here.
So you've actually seen the progress of this place from beginning to end.
Pretty much, yeah.
So give us a little synopsis of the beginning to end on bullet points of how you see it now.
Initially they had just, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 beers up there initially. To a point where, I don't know, there was probably like 8 or 9 beers up there. And they all, I couldn't tell you the names of the beers.
That's all right. What are you drinking, matter of fact? Let America know what you're drinking. Hold the beer up and let America know what you're drinking. Look in the camera right there.
I'm drinking the seltzer. And one of my favorites to this day they had was a Vanilla Storm. It was a vanilla porter. Super awesome. One of my favorites. It was basically like a Thanksgiving is when they brought it out, around that time, maybe a little bit earlier. And that was one of my favorites.
Hopefully not pumpkin flavor, right?
No pumpkin.
Yeah,
no,
that's awful.
No.
That's awful.
Oh man, it was one of my favorites. But I've seen everything come through here.
Okay, speaking of everything, give us a not so secret, but kind of secret, fun time that you had here at Rip Current. I mean, that you can give away. I mean, nobody exposing yourself. Yeah, we're not exposing you. Nobody's listeing to you. But look at that camera right there. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about the hundreds of thousands of people watching.
I don't know if there's actually a secret. I've met and got to know everybody here, and just becoming family here. And I love the people here. The brewers, the beer tenders, everybody. They're just everything to me. I've seen them come, they go other places, they grow. I've gone to go watch them other places, and that to me means, that's a secret to me. Is like for me, for this place is everybody's been able to grow, and they've been able to do their own thing, and they've become family, and I get to go see them and go visit places, but I can always come back here and know everybody here and have a great time.
So 2 takes on that I got from you. 2 takes is that's love.
Definitely.
A lot of love up in here. A lot of love up in here, you know what I mean? The second one is You must be their lucky charm, like your earrings. I see the lucky charms on there. You're a lucky charm up in here.
That Irish in me.
Irish in you. There you go. Hey! I didn't mean to bring that out.
What year is this beauty?
So 56.
The people I've met here are great. It's just love everywhere.
That's
so it's
it.
fun.
Thank you so much. You got something to...
No, the thing about Lucky Charms, just I have up in LA, I have this Uncle Jack, right? Whenever I go visit him, we drink a Guinness, and he always wants to tell me stories about Ireland. And when I was going through the beer facts, it was saying that in Nigeria they drink more Guinness than in Ireland. So it was just funny.
Oh, that's crazy.
But I like this idea about, you know, you go here, you go there, you try out these places, you try the other places. There's so many breweries around now. If you make a good product, right, that's the important thing. But it's okay to be experimenting around, right? Because there's business for everybody. It's not really that much of a competition. It is a strive to make the best product you can for the people. And that makes your business thrive. That's a good thing.
Well said. Well said. Caitlin, we thank you for being on Two Drunk Guys 4th of July weekend episode, 12th episode, you know, and thank you guys very much. The season finale, I'm gonna shed a tear, you know, 12 episodes, this is the final finale, and we definitely thank you very much. And
thank you guys.
we're definitely gonna drink another beer with you.
Oh, definitely, yes.
I did want to mention one thing. We have some of these shirts that we have for Two Drunk Guys, and I gotta say these are collectibles.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thanks, everybody. This was really nice.
Welcome back out to Two Drunk Guys. What's going on with y'all? 4th of July weekend. We just over here hanging out. Thank you very much for hanging out. We're going to take a tour of over here at Rip Current and see what's going on. Let's go take a tour, Matt, and see what's happening, man. How you doing, young lady? How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous.
There you go. So who's this young stud over here? Who's this young stud over here that you got?
That's my young man that I married 50 years ago.
50 years. Congratulations. 50 years marriage, ladies and gentlemen. 50 years. Round of applause. Round of applause. 50 years. 50 years ago.
Hey, he was my childhood sweetheart.
Close-ups here. So let's get some treats to Sophie and Buddy. Who's who? So let me shake. Shake. Give me a shake. Give me a shake. Give me a shake. There you go.
I got these, and we already had them in the Northwest, and well, it was good then, and I love it now.
Very nice to hear.
Thank you.
Oh. Please tell us about the awards on the window.
Yeah, so one of the things that we, I have my mic on too. One of the things that we always try to do is, you know, it's easy for your friends and your patrons to say, you're making great beer, we love you. But we like to have like experts who are blindly judging beer against other people's beer to say, hey, your beer stands out. So we've always been interested in competitions, and we have a couple of cases. This is the metal case, the other side's the ribbon case. Couple of the ones that we're most proud of that are up here is the ones at the very top up here. Those are the Great American Beer Festival, and that's the biggest beer competition in the world. And so we've been lucky to win 5 medals since we opened. 2 of them were for the Bach that you guys tried earlier at the very beginning.
Another one up?
Actually, the Doppelbock that you're having now is the silver medal, but we had 2 gold medals for the Bach, and then
Gold medal one actually better.
okay, it's more drinkable for sure. An Imperial Stout, which is a very popular category now, and then Scotch Ale, which is another style, Scottish Ale. So those are those, and this This award right here is not something you'll see anywhere else in Southern California. It's for the top brewery in the country that's a very small brewery. So when you win the most medals at the biggest competition, you get this award right here. And we're just really lucky to be the only one from Southern California ever win that one in our size. Other bigger breweries.
We're here with celebrity.
They're in the audience. They're not standing in. They're not right here. And then just a bunch of medals. So we won something called the World Beer Cup, which is pretty cool because you go up against like the Germans in the German styles. So our Bach place, we got a medal against the actual German Bachs that were produced from Germany, and it was a good reinforcement that our beers are pretty good, and we win lots of medals. These are LA and San Diego style, and then this one's U.S. Open. So these are all like fairly reputable competitions, but
like tennis match.
It's a lot like that, except less swinging of rackets and more drinking of beer. So you guys would really like it. Yeah.
Your craft is making the beer. Our expertise is in drinking it. So everybody's got to be an expert somewhere.
We love your expertise because that's why we do it.
We are definitely experts.
Awesome. Well, I'd love to show you the brewery if you want to see it. This brewery is a 15-barrel brew house. It's what brewers call the hot side. It's where the hops and the barley and the water is all added. We're doing total magic. The guys do this a lot over top of the tanks. And so depending on whether it's a dark beer or light beer, that decides what kind of grains go into it. If it's going to be an IPA or double IPA, we dump crazy amounts of hops in the boil if that's necessary. One cool thing is this brewery manufacturer is just down the street in Escondido. So it's really cool that we can use a local company to build our brewery for us. So yes, this is our original brewery, and we've loved it the whole time.
Question: how do you get a dark from a light beer?
Yeah, so that's a great question. We get that all the time. And when I was a home brewer, I was always trying to figure that out. It's actually very simple. So barley is something that grows, looks like wheat. You can imagine it growing. They pick it off, and then they put it over top of a fire. And it can be kilned or it can be fired. There's a lot of different processes, but basically it makes something that's tan in color or like beige in color, and it makes it darker and darker depending on how close to the fire and how long it's over the fire. And then we will use that in our recipes to impart color, because when you add the cold or hot water over top of it, it extracts that color out, and that's the difference between a light beer and a dark beer.
It's roasted lightly or roasted deeply or extremely. You're going to see those color differences, and that's what transfers.
I think a lot of people think that the darker the beer, the stronger the beer, alcohol-wise. But it's not necessarily. It's not true.
But it's still a common rule.
Yeah, but it really has to do with how the grain is malted into the color. So the darker they cook the grain to make it darker, it makes the beer darker.
That's the hot side. This is what people call the cold side. So over there, we're boiling. Temperatures are usually 170 degrees or higher on this side. Over here, the temperatures are between 50 degrees and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's why it's called the cold side. Over here, you can see these tanks. What we're doing is we're running off what's called wort, which is a German word, but basically you would think of it as sweet, like a sweet liquor. What I'm going to do that is really unusual. I bet you guys haven't done this before, is nobody wants to drink wort that's in the process of fermenting. But we thought we would...
We do. We want to try that.
We're going to force you to try it, so I'm glad you want to try it. So maybe the camera can get a look at that.
Please take a shot of that.
So that is a beer that we brewed a few days ago. We added yeast to, and yeast are the actual brewers. We're just humans that give yeast the ideal conditions to make beer.
This is first ever seen on twodrunkguys.com.
So the true first is we're going to make you guys.
Can I be like Dave and just take a whiff of that?
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna sip on it. We're gonna try it.
I want to try what's bubbling out of there.
That's bubbly water.
Yeah.
I think Matthew's going to pour you some off the tank.
It's It's CO2. Yeah, so the yeast eats the sugar and the off gas is the CO2. So, well, it's CO2. So you wouldn't really want to put your face in it. Bad stuff might happen.
It might be an improvement, man. So he might want to put his face into it. So, yeah.
So Matthew's going to pour you guys a little bit so you can try with a beer that's only about a half of the way through the process. And hopefully you'll notice that it doesn't taste like beer. It tastes like sweet water with malt. And so he's going to let you have a try here. So this,
I stay ready, Matt.
so you might be able to smell like a candy-like sugar. That's sugar from the malt that the yeast have not had a chance to ferment yet. So the beer is lower in alcohol than it will be later, and it's much sweeter.
Well, as you can tell, it's not filtered yet. It's very cloudy. So you got your hops, you got your yeast, you got all that stuff in there still. All the beers that you look at, not all the beers, but most of the beers are clear. Yeah, this one, look how clear that one is. That one's clear. You want? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is our barrel-aged cellar. We let them run. We feel like the longer you give them time with contact with the high-end bourbons we use, they extract everything out of the barrels, and when they're done, they're just done. And they become planters for people. We use them for tables out there. You probably saw some, and they're just totally spent.
Why don't you guys show us your lounge area if somebody want to come in here and hang out?
Let's do that.
Have a good time.
Just so you guys know, I mean, we do.
So this has been nicknamed the Brewers Lounge or the Quaff Lounge, which is a local homebrew club. And what we do is we save this for like small groups. You're talking about under 20 people. They can come in, sit on leather sofas, watch TV, enjoy the beer, and we don't charge for it. So, we just want to encourage people to come see us and drink our beer.
We just want to say thank you guys very much for having us here. Paul
and this is,
and Matt. And look, it's comfort, home away from home. That's what he does. From me, yeah, you know what I mean? From me to you, I want to say, and my crew, 12 episodes of Two Drunk Guys. From me, the drink master.
Frankie the jeweler.
Frankie the jeweler.
You want to chillax when
You want to chillax and hanging out? Happy 4th. Happy 4th of July. Ray T. We love you. Sipping on a cold one. How you ladies doing? You guys have a good experience? You guys have a great time?
We had a fabulous time. I love the live taping, the realness of everything, great conversation, and great pub.
Hi. How are you?
Well, thank you. How are you? Let everybody know
I'm wonderful.
what's going on, and how was your experience with the Two Drunk Guys?
Oh, this was awesome. It was a lot of fun actually, and I enjoyed myself. And I'll have to do this again.
A lot of fun people.
Yes, we did. We met a lot of fun people.
Let them know about your organization and what you do. And
So what I do is I have a nonprofit here in the North County called Las Valientes. We work with the community, helping them with legal issues. We help women come out of domestic violence through the legal system, like restraining orders, divorce, custody, that type of information, just to help them because a lot of women, they don't know where to go and what to do. So that's what we help them with, and we have attorneys that partner with us and help with immigration or divorce or whatever they may need. Yeah.
And yourself?
So I have a consultancy place. It's called Gator Technologies, and what we do is we do a lot of sexy, fun things such as software, hardware. We do mostly for big companies, so yeah, it's beautiful. It's gator1.tech.
We want to thank you ladies so much. Make sure you guys drive safe going home. This is what we do with our fans. We make sure they get in their car safe and get home safe because that's what we do. Two Drunk Guys means for drink responsible under nutty knowledge.
I like that. Wow.
I know. I love it.
Frank DeJulia, you got anything to add to that?
You know what could happen, so be careful. That's all. That's all.
Be nice teas after our beers.
Long Island's.
Yeah, Long Island iced teas.
No Long Island's here.
I know you had that as a reference.
Yes,
No.
exactly.
That's
Thank
not
you.
it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Beer. That's how I started that.
Yes.
Thank you guys, and hopefully you guys come out again.
We will.
And happy 4th of July. Say happy 4th of July to America. Look at that camera. Look at that.
July. Happy 4th of July, America.
Feliz 4 de julio.
Oh.
Feliz 4 de julio. Todos.
Salud.
And these guys are more handsome than the cartoons. Great, thank you.
That's a good thing.
Julie, we're over here at Dropouts Pizza. And what you guys got on the menu? First of all, who am I talking to?
Hi, my name is Fredo. Hi, I am the owner of Dropouts Pizza, and we do wood fire flatbreads in my nice wood fire oven there. And we also do wings. We also do cheesesteak sandwiches, and you can get it as flatbread as well. So yeah.
I'm Kaylee. I am part of the Dropout team, and I come to help out when I can.
So let everybody know everything that you have on the menu, just in bullet points, and then where they can find you.
So you can find us at your North County breweries. We do like Rip Current, we do Virgin at Oasis, we do Wild Barrel, and we got pretty good stuff on the menu. We do it like school style, so it's like 4.0, 3.0, 2.0, 1.0. Our 4.0's got all the meats. 3.0 is like a margarita. 2.0 is acceptable because it's got pineapple on it. It's a ham and pineapple. And the 1.0, and then the fail, which is just cheese. So yeah, we got some really good cheesesteaks, best cheesesteaks ever made in the parking lot. I'm telling you. You can find us at dropoutpizza.com. You can find us on Instagram at dropoutspizza. Other than that, we're at your local North County brewery, man. Come check us out.
I need both of y'all to get together, look in the camera, and say happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Yeah. Woo. Happy 4th. You guys are cool. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, young fella.
Ray T, what's happening, man? This is Troy, the drink master, and Frank the jeweler, man.
How you all doing?
Hey, Ray T, what's going on?
We are doing good, man. We just want to say thank you for all that you did, man, for our shows, man. This is our final episode. We just want to say thank you for sipping on a cold one. And hopefully you get another theme song for us. We appreciate you. We love you. We hope to see you soon. We're looking forward to the video.
In the meantime, we want to just sponsor you and tell you about your upcoming 45-second claim to fame. Okay?
The commercial? Yeah. That's going to be great. That's going to be great. Hey, I love you guys too, man. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure working with you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys again. And we'll get together and just sip on some cold ones.
Hey, yeah, definitely. We definitely going to sip on some cold ones. We're up here
We'll
at
get
Rip
to-
Current right now with Matt. And just hanging out, and they showing us a lot of love, Ray T, and it's nothing but big things that's been happening, man, ever since we did that theme song, man.
And we'll talk about it more when we're sipping on a cold one together.
Hey, man, it's like my numbers have gone through the ceiling, and, it's all because of what you guys are doing, and, it's a two-way street. You guys are helping me just like I'm helping you, so it's nothing but love. It's just one big family. It's what it's got to be.
Okay.
That's it. And this episode is going to be aired on 4th of July, man. So give a shout out to everybody and say happy 4th of July, Ray T.
Happy 4th of July to everybody. Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Make sure you barbecue, have a good time. And while you're out there barbecuing, don't forget to sip on some cold ones.
Have to sip on some cold ones, and happy it's a two-way street. Wait, three-way street, whatever.
Hey, Ray T.
We'll be fine.
Hey, Ray T.
Three, because there's two of you and one of me, so that's three.
That's right. Hey, Ray T.
Yes, sir.
Sipping on a cold one.
Oh, yeah, having a good time. Yeah.
We thank you. Hey, anybody, Mr. Ray, Zay, you want to say something? Shout out, say something?
Thanks, Ray T. We love you,
peace.
man. Thank you for a great theme song, brother.
Shout out to Ray T. We're sitting on the cold one, hanging out at Rip Current.
Without them, none of this would be possible. So, thank you guys. I love you. You know that. I don't have to tell you. I love you guys and everything that you guys are doing. You guys are the ultimate professionals. There's nothing but a pleasure to work with you, all you guys. You know, I watch the show, and I watch you guys grow. And Frank, the way you came up, Troy is a natural. You know,
Thank you, brother.
but, you know, I love Frank because he grew with the show.
Yes.
And I love it. You know, you guys are great.
Thank you, Ray T. And I'm just glad to blossom with you, man, and your endeavors and everything that you do, man. And I look forward to bigger and better things with you, man. And we love you right back, 100.
Hey, nothing but 100. Keep it at 100.
Copy that. Sipping on the cold one, Ray T.
Yes, sir. Sipping on a cold one. You know, it's beer, whiskey, oh my.
That's right. Copy that.
All right, thank you, Ray T, man. We love you, man. Thank you for a great season. Episode 12. Happy 4th of July to everyone. We'll talk to you later, man.
We'll meet up and talk soon.
All right, man. We love you. Thank you, Ray T.
Love you too, man. You guys have a blessed day. All right.
All right, hey man, I want to thank the Comfortable Vegetarian, and I appreciate him coming out, man, and showing us love. It's all of our crew, man. He's Zane, all those guys, man, that came out from day one, having a good time, and I appreciate it.
But yeah, it's the Comfortable Vegetarian, man. Y'all get ready for the healthiest show in the world. Dropping soon via Cal Media on that Roku. We can't stop it. We won't stop.
I hope I've served you well. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Happy 4th of July. Celebrate. Please celebrate. It's a big day. It's an important day. Good try.
It wouldn't be possible without Ms. Marie over there doing her thing, Malachi behind the camera, Shutter Boy. We want to thank you guys, Dwayne, everybody. We want to thank you guys very much for having us. If I can just have everybody that's in here right now, if everybody can say Happy 4th of July into that camera right there, it'd be possible. Say Happy 4th of July, Frank, Dave, say, hey Johnny, say Dave, and say Happy 4th of July to everybody right there. Ray T, because of you, we sipping on a cold one. America, we love you, and we out.
Cold wine, beer, whiskey, and wine. Yeah, we're just sipping on a cold one. Pour one if you like. Yeah. On a cold one, pour one if you like. We're sipping on some cold wine.